Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Crashlands 2 once again. In the last episode, we just defeated Guide, and he ran off to the Nexus, which is apparently somewhere in the Aqua Dunes. We got a path out there, and the quadrupie are here. Flux, I knew you could do it! Good work, Flux. We did a circuit and cleaned up what we needed to here. Cora helped. Yeah, she's been doing that. Unfortunately, it was only a partial victory here. Guide escaped. And Cora? She said she's going into the Aqua Dunes next to report what Guide's doing to Cora Prime, who I guess is the main Cora? Interesting. She's going by herself. She asked for our help, though. I'm not sure how to find her. She didn't exactly give us a way to contact her. What do you think? I believe her, but I don't fully trust her. Perhaps it would be best for you to proceed into the dunes after her. Since Cora clearly trusts you, you can keep an eye on her. Our Polari allies could use the help too. They've been stretched thin, and of course there's still Guide to hunt down. I will make a report to Grandmammy. She'll want to return to the front. Meanwhile, Snack will head into the dunes with you. I will? Yes, you will. You have your scouting assignment. Also, you can touch base with the Polari and send that word to Breakpoint as well. By myself? It's time for you to swim on your own. Besides, you'll have us. You can count on me, I won't let you down. Is Snack going to be okay by herself? There's no way to know without field testing, but I think she's ready. This assignment is simple enough, and like Flux said, she'll have you two for backup. So, enter the Aqua Dunes, make contact with the Polari, and keep an eye on Cora. You got it. The deep keep you, Flux. Alright. So I'm gonna step up here into the Aqua Dunes and find the first teleporter I can before popping out of there and back to the Husk to round up materials to make myself some better armor. Cause... Frozen Battlefield. Certainly hope the cold environment isn't gonna have any negative effects on my health. What the hell is that thing? It looks kind of like one of those Fanties, but kind of more fucked up looking. Well, whatever. Time for you to die. It's called a Yola. My boomerang didn't quite hit you on that first pass, but it came back and got you on the return. Hi, Speeb! Hexus, I just saw that demon again. And this isn't exactly the time to be talking about it. We're fighting a big floating whale-looking thing. Me too. Can we please look into this demon situation now? Yeah, okay, we should. I don't think I can take a spooky floating demon in my peripheral vision for the next 50 years. Any idea who we should ask? One of our buddies has to know something. Yeah, maybe Grandmammy knows a thing or two about that. She's real smart about things going on here on Woanope. Yubber instead of blubber. That joke doesn't exactly land too well on me. I do get it, I just don't find it all that funny. Hey, you guys got a teleport around here? Oh, hey, you must be Flux and Juicebox. Snack said we should expect you. I am Gluck, and she's Tisk. That's us. The fifth arm said you needed help, but judging by the field of debris we're passing through, you're holding your own just fine. Yeah, that. Keep it up. I don't feel that voice for this guy. Something with more of a weird accent that people might hate me for doing. That's my specialty. Well, not really. Yeah, keeping an eye on that compound over there means taking care of any metal beasties that come out. We got pretty good at it. Now that you've made it here, we should rejoin our war camp. We're supposed to return with a fresh supply of yubber, but, broke our weapons on those bots. Don't want to go back to camp empty-flippered. Can you help us out? What's yubber? Is it that stuff called yubber that I just pulled out of that floating whale-looking monster? Nothing. What's yubber with you? Your juice box is funny. That's one word for it. The word I'd use is annoying. Yubber is blubber from a Yola. Good for eating, for burning, for greasing. Lots of uses. But while Yolas might look docile grazing on glowbells round here, they put up a fight. Can't hunt them without weapons. Flox has weapons, and she can handle a fight. We'll have your yubber for you in no time. So, how much yubber you need, Glug? Hey, there's a teleporter. Well, that yubber's gonna have to wait because teleporter found. Hopping back to the husk to scrounge up some yeet cords to make live wires, to make arm pants, and then, well, there's also more research being done on making yet more better armor, and I'd appreciate you not flying into my tools as I attempt to harvest this yeet stuff. Now just... Alright, that thing exploded. That tree's down. God, I hope that's enough yeet cords, because I don't want to have to fight every critter in the husk just to make a new set of arm guards. I do believe I have what I need. In fact, if I'm reading that tracky thing up there correctly, it's saying I've got enough to make 2 of them, but 1 is enough. And now, yeah, you're done researching that. You're gonna research that. I gotta go back to Grawl and Owie to research that other stuff. That's enough alive wire to make the thing. And so, yep, that's researched. That's more helmet available. And... damn it, doesn't look like you're putting any new armor on the table with those researches. Sticky paper. At first I thought that was a sandwich. It looks very sandwichy. Anyway, me new arms shall be made. Electro mitts, baby. And they're cuddly. Makes my pets all the more dangerous. Put it on. And that no longer needs a track. So, electro shoes I can go making. Let's just slap those on my feet. Electro shoes of Speeb. As in the demon who keeps popping up and haunting me. So yeah, better boots. Those definitely would have helped in that battle against Guide. And now I need some more pew pokies and electroplates. So, how do I make electroplates? I keep forgetting how to make these stuff. Frost slipper, nice. Anyway, electroplate. That's bright paste. And I make bright paste with ancient medulla and stuff. I also need that. So, yep, gotta go cut down some adamantuft and buttons. There was also a live wire. I also need more alive wire, and I should really track the things I'm trying to make. So, yeah, track that. Track that electroplate. I don't remember exactly how much I need, but there's no harm in just aimlessly harvesting as much of one thing as I possibly can. I'm pretty sure those adamantufts are growing around here somewhere. I am reasonably sure about that. Also, yeet cords. Need those. Lots of them, too. Yep, there's an adamantuft, which I wasted a fucking fog bomb trying to pull my pickaxe out for. I just can't stop wasting fog bomb trying to pull out my goddamn pickaxe. I really should unequip that. I am doing that right now. This stuff is very necessary for use, but I always press the wrong goddamn button first, and then that gets used instead of pickaxe coming out. It's just a big pain in the ass. Oh boy. Okay, I got stuff to make electroplate, but is it enough? I need that fucking bright paste first, and I need to be over next to fucking Kleewick to make it. Forcing me to go all these weird places. I also need that. Anyway, electroplate. There we go, some electroplate. Kleewick, do you know anything about exorcism?
About what now? Maybe you should start at the beginning.
Nah, I'll give you the quick and dirty recounting.
Seriously? You're going to rush through this too?
Kleewick doesn't need to know all the details. All he needs to know is I'm being haunted and we need to figure out how to make it stop or I'm going to lose my mind.
And your soul.
Sure, that too. Eventually. So how about it, Kleewick? Know anything about a demon named Speeb? Or know anyone who knows something?
Wow, that's quite a predicament. I thought Speed was just an old story told to fledglings to teach them caution. A demon outside of time whose curse that takes twice as long when you try to save time by cutting corners. That space-time distortion is what gives it its power. Guess Willa might be on something after all. Who's Willa? Willa's a sculptor who used to live in Threshold. She made most of the pontification stones, or, the statues decorating the roost. In the rush to get Threshold set up, she tried to shortcut her process. It takes time to carve a good pontification stone and ended up burning out. Started saying she was hearing a laughing voice, seeing a shadowy figure. She said it plagued her every step, her every move, her every breath, but no one else ever saw anything.
Sounds kind of like what's happening to me.
She couldn't stand it. She left Threshold a couple years ago. I think she settled somewhere in Bumble Basin, but no one's seen or talked to her in a while.
We'll go pay her a visit. Maybe she'll know what to do about Speeb. Yeah, that sounds like a promising lead. Anyway, you're done researching that. Get that research done. And I hope to God that's enough electroplates to make the entire full set of armor, which somehow I doubt it is. I need more fucking bright paste. And I forget what I need for the bright paste. Medulla. Ancient medulla, that's what I need. Grawl, you're done researching. And that gets us more yeet cords. Yeah, I can see that being useful. More useful than the other thing you got going on. Anyway, I can probably find my materials along the way to see this Willa person. And while we're at it, might also get rid of Speeb while we're on trying to do that. That too is a bonus, but it's really the better equipment that I'm more concerned about. And come to think of it, I don't think there's any yeet trees or any of that adamantuff here in Bumble Basin. This is the place we come to farm bumbles, but yeah, bumbles don't provide the necessary materials with which to make our new set of armor. That's gonna be a pain in the arse. Now, if I can just get through all these plants without having to, murder the entire ecosystem, that would be great, but that's usually not how it goes. Youch. Hey, you cut a clean path for me. Anyway, time for y'all to die. You've lived long enough and caused me enough ass pain. And you burning? Nope, the fire ran out. I really wanted you to burn to death, but fine, it is what it is. Now then, Willa, I took a wrong goddamn turn. Okay, this seems like the right kind of place. Hello! What are ya? Tendrum style walls. New styles. Okie dokie. Okay, so you must be Willa.
The passage of time is inescapable. But if we keep our hands occupied and our minds busy, then...
Hi, are you Willa?
How did this purple creature know my name? What do they want? Hello, I am Willa, yes, can I help you?
My name's Flux. I heard that you're being haunted by the demon Speeb, and, long story short, I am too.
Long story short, that's how we got here in the first place. Could be a trick, might be here to make fun of me. Better not tell them anything. I'm sure I don't know what you're... Boo!
Hexes, I hate that thing!
You saw a demon too? You were telling the truth? I knew it! I knew it was real! I knew it! You have to help me! I'm running out of time! I only have a few hundred days before Speeb comes to take my soul!
We were actually kind of hoping you could help us.
We can help each other. You see, Speeb is a creature out of time. That's how it can be everywhere. Every when, watching, waiting. You can't do anything to something that exists every when, but if we can pin it down to just one place at one time...
Oh, I get it. Then it'll physically manifest and can't randomly haunt us anymore.
Exactly! What a clever talk box you are.
Was that juice box talking? It might have been. I didn't pay attention to the name tag.
Maybe it's not hopeless. This cube knows what it's talking about.
But to do that, you would need a hyper-stable structure that won't deform when exposed to...
Speeb's space-time distortion field. Yes, I know. I've crafted some space-time de-speevening pylons for just that purpose. But I'm scared of what might happen once Speeb is trapped.
Flux can handle it, probably. Either that or die trying. Yeah, totally. So what exactly are we doing?
I know the perfect place for a trap. I'll go get the pylon set. Meet me there when you're ready, okay? But don't wait too long. We're running out of time. We're always running out of time.
Okie dokie then. Hey, wait. Did you say die?
Nope.
You distinctly did say die. Anyway, Speeb trap. That's up there in the corner that I was heading to when I thought I was heading to Willa. We'll go ahead and do that. We can go trap Speeb and shove a dagger all up inside of the demonic asshole. Well, this is the place. I take it these are the pylons. Alright, so how are we doing this?
You mean it! I already set up the de-speebening pylons in the correct configuration. All you have to do is summon Speeb and then... we'll see what happens. Oh, please let this work. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
So how do I summon Speeb? How exactly do we do this?
The stories say Speeb shows up when you're rushing, so maybe do something related to that? Like, why don't you juke around in a circle? That's probably your quickest. Well, your quickest.
That sounds dumb.
You got any better ideas?
Nope. Well, juking.
What exactly are you doing?
Being questioned by an annoying bird. Trying to summon Speeb, like you said.
That's what the pylons are for. Just activate the central pylon. Oh, what if this doesn't work? No. Stay hopeful. It has to work. It has to!
Okie dokie then. Well, come on out here, Speeb. And there you are.
Hey, what gives?
Now who's in whose trap?
I may be trapped here, but so are you.
I don't know about that. Perhaps you are trapped in here with me. Or you might be one tough son of a bitch that I ain't quite ready for. You just split into two of yourself. How do you do that? Alright. Your little you is dead. Oh, and you got some slow-moving balls. That is a big area of attack you got going. Now, burn. Uh-oh. Yeesh. You, sir, are one pain in the ass that I didn't think I'd be dealing with so soon, but here we are. Oh, there's the little Speeb. And there we go. Maybe you bleed just like any other enemy. Do not hit me with your big slashy maneuvers. Ah, the little ones. All the littles. I'm over here now. Okay, you didn't get hit by that. Yep, hurt too much. All at once. Here, fire. Fire will solve all of our problems. And maybe this boomerang will too. Well, it solved one of our problems. Two of our problems, the little ones are gone. Hold still, bitch. You are not holding still. You are doing everything but holding still. I guess that's what comes from a demon named Speeb. That's just the natural way. Now, don't you cause me any trouble while I'm trying to kill you. You will die. It is your fate to die at my hand. Ouch. Now, Bernie time? Yeah, you get, you fucking darshed. Yeesh. You'll hold still eventually and stop trying to hit me. I know you're not gonna stop trying to hit me until you actually kill the fuck out of me, but can't let that happen. I must stay alive and well for you to end up dead. That's the only way. It is the only way. You do hold your ass still, please. Now, burn ya. Yeah, ouch. I hurt myself. Ow. I got cutted. You cutted me good. I wish you don't cut me so good. Yep. Now, boomerang. And your little one is dead. Go on, Trunt Bundle. Smash this thing's face in. That's... too much things are happening. Too much things to keep track of. My mind doesn't work that quickly. And that's just little one. Why you keep popping out these little baby demons? That's just uncalled for. Alright, you are about halfway dead though. And now little one come out more. You might be quick, but I'm quicker. Oh yeah? Prove it. You just had to say something, didn't you? Uh-oh. Those little guys are about to just cover the entire area with something, aren't they? Ow! So, that's a tough situation to be in. And I really do need better armor before I go doing something like that. So... maybe the battle against Speeb will have to wait until the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. God, bye.